One of the biggest mistakes that I ever made was hiding myself away for years because I didn't believe the character I had built was ready to be seen, was ready to be revealed in public. So I hid and I waited and I kept building myself and I kept setting a standard saying that I'm not enough. I need to get here before I go out. I need to do this before I go out. I need to be rich. I need to have a six-pack. I need to have all these things before I could present myself to the future. And the idea isn't wrong. I was ducking dates, right? Whenever I seen someone that I used to go to school with at the grocery store, I would put my hood on and I would hide. I'm not good enough. I don't want them to see me until I'm this person. And again, the mindset isn't wrong. I had the right idea, but where I messed up at was I'm never going to be complete. Because of my ambition, I'm always constantly going to be setting a new standard, setting a new bar. So when will I reveal myself? When will I show the world that I am who I say I am? If it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to go out this weekend to an event, I would have still been trapping myself, telling myself that I'm not good enough. And then I finally went out to this event. And I fucking realized that nobody is even trying anymore. I knew this event was gonna be big. I knew this event was going to break history. There's going to be so many people there. There's gonna be so much competition there. I need to come my best me. So what I did is I went to my refrigerator and I wrote down 60 days. And 60 days, every single day, I was going to check off the boxes to do the things that I needed to do. 60 days, 50 days, 40 days, all the way down until my event. When it finally came down to come to the event, I felt like I wasn't even ready still. I felt like there were still some things that I needed to finish, but this is all that I have. Let's get ready and let's go. And when I finally got there, I realized that I'm running a race that nobody's even running. I'm getting the starting block, running full speed, just to turn around and realize that nobody's even fucking trying. I didn't think I could be enough. I didn't think I would ever be enough. But I tried and I worked. I was in the gym. I hit every calorie. I hit every macro. I was hustling, stacking my money, busting my ass at work trying to find clients so that I could have enough money so I don't look broke, so that I can have a nice physique, so I look like I take care of myself, so that I look like I am somebody. A part of me even questioned, why am I doing this? Why am I even trying? Nobody else cares about their life. And that's why it's so fucking important that you do. That's why it's so important that you fire on all three cylinders, spiritually, financially, and physically. That is why it's important to work on all three. You cannot have one. You must work on all three. I was walking this event like everybody's fat. Everybody has something to say. Everybody is just focused on the wrong things. Everybody in the crowd is jumping up and down and they're gassing and they're in love with this DJ, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to get up and listen to music. But there is something wrong with you're not in the position to even be talking about somebody else. You could be that person. You could be just as good as that DJ, but you choose to dim your light. You choose to put yourself on the path of, I'm just gonna sit here and worship this guy like he is God. I'm gonna sit here and turn down these drinks because I don't have enough to buy these drinks. This is expensive. I barely could afford the ticket. I had to pregame a lot before I even got here because I knew my girl was gonna ask for more alcohol. So I'm just gonna drink more alcohol beforehand just to get her drunk now so she doesn't ask for more drinks when we get inside. I'm gonna keep my shirt on at the rave. I'm gonna wear non-revealing clothes. I'm gonna put the bandana over my arm so nobody can tell that I'm overweight. I'm gonna put the shades on and the hat on to hide my face because I'm not confident in who I am. Nobody's fucking trying anymore. So now it's Monday, the day after, and I'm in the gym working harder. Right? A lot of these people, they don't care about their lives. They don't carry shame. They don't carry guilt. As long as it's good enough, that is okay. I'm not trying to sit up here and say I'm the best of the best. The only reason I can sit up here and say these things is because I know that everybody in this whole vicinity has potential to be somebody more than what they are right now. If you work on your physicality, your finances, and your spirituality, and you level up yourself slowly, I truly do not believe there is a single person on this earth that could just be ugly or unattractive or unsuitable to be somebody's partner. There's no way. I was somebody who did it, so I know what it takes to get there. I was somebody who had to push through perseverance. I was somebody who had to learn the true meaning of resiliency. You think the old version of Andrew would have pulled up to that concert? Do you think the old version of Andrew would have had a shirt that was so tight and his arms were popping out and his haircut was looking good and his beard was trimmed perfectly? Everything was just hitting right. Body, physique was hitting right. A shirt that showed the middle of the stomach. Confidence. Or would he have worn something that he could cover himself up with? Insecure, hiding. Would the old Andrew even have showed up? But I took the initiative to work on myself so that I could feel good enough to even show up. And that's the whole reason of why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. What I'm saying is to start now. What I'm saying is to go from where you're at right now and just take the initiative to put yourself in a better position, to work on your physique, to work on the person that you are now, so that you can better yourself. Now is the best time to do it because nobody's actually trying to do it. A very, 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 very select small group of people are actually trying to do it, and even less of them are successful at doing it. So if you even try, you're already beating the majority of the population. You have a chance, you have an opportunity at this to actually see results, to actually become the person that you want to be. You actually have a chance. And all you have to do is take that first step. All you have to do is kind of try. Because most people can't even do that. Most people aren't even doing that. They don't care. So if you care about the way you look, if you care about how white your teeth are, if you care about the little things, you're already separating yourself from the pack. You start to compound and win the daily tiny battles. Eventually you become somebody that's just so undeniable. Just the best option. It's a reality now. But right now it's not a reality. Right now you're still that old version of you. Right now you're just like the majority. But that version of you, that transformation that you are waiting for, is only one step away. It's never been easier. So right now it's 12 in the morning on a Monday night, the first day back from the event. And what am I doing? I'm in the gym. This is my second time in the gym, right? You would think because the majority of the people that I've seen were overweight, not really taking care of themselves, didn't even really care, just focused on the wrong things, watching their girl talk to other guys, watching their girls get taken by other guys, begging to get backstage VIP because their man can't afford that shit. You think because I seen that, I would just take a load off and chill. I'm good. I'm good. Nobody's fucking trying. I could take a year off. I'm good. I don't even have to do this. I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. No, what I'm doing is that I'm in the gym and I'm working harder. I'm more motivated now because I know that if I keep going, I'm going to win. So why don't I speed run my process there? Why don't I just not only step on their throats, why don't I just finish the job? I'm not where I need to be yet. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna continue to take the next steps and I'm gonna continue to build momentum. All you have to do is take that first step and build momentum from there. The first step is the hardest part. All you have to do is show up to the gym. All you have to do is work on yourself. All you have to do is read a little bit. All you have to do is take smaller risks. All you have to do is invest into yourself. All you have to do is that initial step that most people don't do. They don't do it because they're afraid. They don't do it because they never look in the mirror and even realize that they need it. They think good enough is good enough. Good enough is good enough to get you trapped. Good enough is good enough to get you cheated on. Good enough is good enough to give up on your goals and settle for this lifestyle just to run into a midlife crisis and live in regret because you should have done what you should have done when you had the opportunity, but you thought it was good enough. You thought you looked good enough. You thought that this summer you looked good enough to take your shirt off. And then you see somebody who really fucking killed it, who really put their heart on the line, who really came in and put sweat, blood, and tears into their craft, and then you want to put your shirt on because you realize that good enough wasn't good enough. But you can be, because nobody's trying. So when you step outside and you realize all those lonely nights, all the nights that you told that girl no because I'm in the gym, I'm working on myself, I don't want to sleep late, I don't want to wake up late, and then my whole day is thrown back. I can't hang out with you tonight. You're going to have to wait for a better time, right? All the family events that you said no to because you were locked in, you were trying to better yourself, you were trying to work on your business. Sorry, I can't come to your birthday this year, but next year, I promise you I got you. I'm going to get you the nicest gift ever. I'm going to take care of you next year. I'm going to take care of you next year. All the times that your friends went on vacation, just blowing all their money off, celebrating absolutely nothing, and you said no because you decided to stay home and you decided to work on yourself. You watched them pack their bags and fucking leave, and you sat in your room and fucking ate it. All those sacrifices that you made, that only you and God know that you made, all the pain that only you and God know that you had to endure, it will finally start to fucking show in reality. When people start to respect you, when people start to treat you different, when you finally start to see reality from a different point of view, from the point of view of a winner, from the point of view of somebody who makes sacrifices, from the point of view of somebody who did the work, who spent the hours on his craft, who spent the time learning, who turned down the low-hanging fruits for something better, something more ripe, something more righteous. And now you get to live the life that you want. Now you get the treatment that you want. Now you go to the places that you want. Make the sacrifices. Start now and see it through long enough. Water the plant every single day. See it through long enough. Invest into yourself just long enough to let you separate yourself from the pack. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Click the link down below so we can set you up on a one-on-one consultation call to make you that undeniable man. This is my Instagram right here. Follow it. I love you guys. Let's get to work. Start now.